Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we will continue with the pandas and introductory data analysis on COVID-19 dataset. In the last video we have studied about the basic study of pandas and data loading. In today's lecture we will going to study about grouping in pandas. We will also look at some basic text manipulation in data frames using pandas. So let's start with the operation in pandas. Grouping in pandas. Grouping is an operation that is used to split the data into groups based on some criteria. Here the criteria can be a column name or a row name. This operation is mainly used in pandas to group values in the data frame based on the column having categorical values. What is this column having categorical value? A column having categorical value is called as categorical column. This column can take only one value from so many possible values. Suppose we have a column in our data set such as age. So we can divide this column based on the 5 distinct ages: infant, child, adult, seniority, based on that level. So every row can take only one possible value from so many possible values. Here, COVID dataset contains categorical column named state, union, territory, where each row can have only one value from a possible number of state names. So, in this code, the dataset we will take is COVID-19 daily cases in India. So, let's begin by first importing our important library. Here, using this code, we will import NumPy and Pandas library. I'll run this code and show you the output. After that, we will load the dataset, CSV dataset. We have downloaded from the Indian website. We have downloaded this dataset from indian.org. You can get the dataset from there. I have stored in my local machine. So I'll load this dataset using read CSV. We have studied this function in the last video. So I'll just show you the first row of the dataset using the head function. I'll run this code. Now, let's move on to the main part, that is group by function. In pandas, we mainly perform data grouping using group by function. This function accepts a column name and performs grouping on that basis. We can also pass multiple column names if we want to perform grouping on 2 or more columns. Here we perform data grouping on the basis of state and union territories. So we will use this group by function and just pass the column name as state, union, territory. I'll run this code now. It is often useful if we produce some aggregated values on the basis of each group. So here we will perform a single aggregated value from each group using .agg function. The aggregated function can return following of these values such as mean, it can return the sum, it can return the maximum of all the values in the column or the minimum value. Now I am going to show you how we perform data aggregation to print the maximum number of patients that is cured in a particular date in each state. I will just pass this aggregated function and using np.max, where np is the functionality we have taken from the NumPy library. So I'll run this code. I'll show you this how this output is coming. It is showing as a union territory state name and the number of patients cured. It will showing the maximum number of patients cured in Andaman and Nicobar Island is 142, and in Andhra Pradesh it is nearly 20,298. Also perform the other type of aggregation in the pandas. Here I am going to perform the aggregation on the basis of sum. That is, we are going to perform a data aggregation to print total number of patients that are cured in each state. Here we use np.sum as an argument which we are going to pass in .agg function. So I'm just going to show you how this is working. At first we have taken the state name, state, and then the cured, like I want to take that column to print, and then we are going to perform aggregation on that column. So it is just showing as Andaman and Nicobar, the total number of patients that have been cured is 3808. Similarly, the other states are also showing this parameter. On the other hand, we can also perform averaging operation as well. That is, we can perform data aggregation to print average number of patients that have been cured in each state. So in this case we use np.mean. We are going to pass this argument to AWG function. So we have the same format as in the above code. We just need to change this argument as np.mean. Now the output of this is come out to be Andaman and Nicobar. The average number of patients that have been cured is 33.1 and all. Similarly, you can see the output of other states as well. So this is a simple data analysis we are performing on the COVID data. Now I am going to perform the overall data analysis on every column, like cured, total death and total confirmed on the basis of sum. Like I'm going to print the total number of patients that have been cured in each state, the total number of death in each state, and total number of confirmed cases in each state. So the results are come out to be showing us the total number of persons that have been cured is 3808. The number of deaths in Andaman and Nicobar Island is come out to be 0, and the number of confirmed cases is 5514. Similarly, you can see the output of other states as well. Now we have reached to this part. Now we are going to deal with text data. We use the basic functions such as upper, lower, len, perf, etc. to perform basic text manipulation in pandas. First of all, we are going to create a new data frame as names, in which we are storing the state names from the data set. So I'll just put off the output of the first two rows. We are going to use head functions. I have been told you about this in the last video. Now we are going to use upper function as upper, that is used to convert the character case to uppercase. Now we are going to print using head the first two rows of the data, converting every row value to lowercase. In this case we are going to use lower function. Similarly, to print the length of each character, to print the length of each string in the data frame, we are going to use len function, and we are just printing the first two rows of the text. To the end of this video. So for now, we have got the basic idea how to deal with CSV datasets and perform basic data analysis using pandas. In the next video, we are going to study about a very important Python library, that is matplotlib, which is highly used for data visualization and machine learning tasks. We are going to plot some data. We are going to have some bar graphs, bar charts using matplotlib. So if you like my video, then please like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel. If you have any query, then please drop your query in the comment section. I will definitely answer them. Thank you.